Today I forgot. I remembered to carry my mic. And I'm up close and personal. Today's topic is quite close to heart. I really hope you enjoy it because it's something that I've battled with for a very long time, and once in a while the feelings arise, right? So let's get into it. Today's topic was actually brought about because I'm trying to... There's so many things happening in my life that I asked for them to happen, and I think they're shaking up my foundation and my self-image because they're challenging a few limiting beliefs that I had about myself. How much I could earn, how much I'm able to handle, how much I'm able to sustain. Because something I keep repeating on this channel is I'm trying my best to curate a world and lifestyle that I know, or rather I believe I will do what I need to do to maintain it. And sometimes, some days are hard. But it's always sometimes just looking around and being so aware that you're not where you were yesterday, a month ago, 6 months ago. And I think that is enough for me to keep going. So I don't have my notebook, but I have like some points jotted down. And as much as, most of my videos are turning out to be therapy sessions, today's is, let's say, the final nail on the coffin when it comes to just generally dealing with shame and self-worth and all those other specific items. So something to note: me coming here and telling you you are enough and you feel like umekerwa because of that statement, I feel like there are so many people who don't realize that is actually a reflection of you finding that narrative false. And that is where you need to start. Who told you? Who told you you're not worthy of the things that you want in life, or worthy of the salary raise that you've been debating whether or not to talk to your, employer about? Or, you see a car and you're like, I really wish I could afford that car. I mean, it's really more a matter of space and time more than you being able to afford it, So it's just being able to identify, this is me, I'm at X. Even my voice is cracking. This is me, I'm at X, and this is where I want to be, and that's why, my why, point Y. So this space is just a number of steps you can take for it to be a reality for you. And that's how I've been approaching life. I wouldn't say that it's by my own effort, I'm making things happen, because at the end of the day, when you apply too much effort and you already don't see yourself worthy of it, it's not going to happen. It's not going to come to fruition. So today I'm just going to share, it'll be a quick video. I saw when I was editing last time's video, I was like, 31 minutes of talking. Girl, stop. Anyway, so yeah, let me start there. Stop trying to prove your worth. Stop trying to prove your value. Stop it. Stop. Stop justifying why you should be chosen. Stop trying to get into, what is it called? Actually, for the longest time, I didn't apply to jobs or projects or things like that because it gets very tedious when you're writing the motivation or cover letter and you're trying to advocate for yourself, which is lovely. But sometimes when you look at, I'm not saying that you're intimidated, it's just when you focus too much on applying for jobs, applying for projects, you get too caught up in the mindset of scarcity, let me say that, because in your head you're like, man, I just hope this one goes through. If it doesn't, you apply again to like 10 of them. Man, if just one of them, it's like a multi-bet. If I just come through with that one, it'll really pull me through. I can finally buy this and that. I can finally never apply for things with the intention of how it's going to increase your income or all that. But focus more, by the way, on doing things you enjoy. When I say doing things you enjoy, I mean, for example, if you're, for example, a video director and you keep applying for jobs because you want to work at the capacity of, a video production manager for a whole team, and you're getting frustrated because no one is picking you, such gist actually goes to show you that sometimes it's more for you to actually ask yourself, what projects would I like to work on, And now from there, you can actually identify skills that maybe you need to learn, softwares that you can actually learn and add to your resume or portfolio or all that. So from that aspect, you're more open and receiving to actually expanding your territory. And by you opening up your mind and being open to receiving, you actually put out that, I'm ready to work. And most of the times, people who have like ready portfolios, you actually have some sort of track record of what you are doing. Those are the ones likely to get hired, because people don't want to see what you can do. They want to see something you've done. And then from there, they are able to work backwards and be like, okay, how can this project or this skill apply to me and my business? And I'm speaking from the aspect of a consultant and clients. It could be maybe you're proposing something at, I'm assuming also school. I mean, I noticed I have a few teenagers watching me. Hello, it's your show over here. Anyway, so basically, just focus more on doing the enjoyable aspect of it. And I was really hesitant to do this video because people will be like, this is delusional, it doesn't make sense. Imagine life is about you being delusional, but in a healthy way, where you're not being delusional to your own detriment, but you're being delusional to things that will hinder you from actually enjoying what you enjoy to do. And that brings us now to point number 2, where you need to keep practicing. I read a quote where they were saying, practice does not bring perfection, but practice brings progress. And progress is what you want. You cannot tell me, okay, siku ubaya, but honestly, if last year at a time like this, your experiences are literally the same day to day, like there's not even one day that you did something out of your comfort zone, you need to do something. You need to do something, because even if you feel stuck, if you're not practicing things that you actually enjoy, that voice will be louder and louder. Oh, you're not good enough. Oh, look, that one got a promotion and you're just here. Oh, that voice is very, very daunting. And the more you spend time listening to it, the less you spend time validating yourself through practice. And this is something I had to learn the long route. And that's why I said I had to take a break from applying for things, because I just needed to be able to validate myself by putting into practice the skills that I say I have. So I started working on a few projects for myself. That's how I got, new clients. That's how I was able to push new ideas. For example, if I have a current client, it's easier to cross-sell them on like an additional project. You're like, hi, I noticed XYZ. Can we actually implement this? It'll take 3 months. This is the budget for it. And they're like, okay, perfect. We can start on it. I'll include, the deposit in next month's retainer. And such conversations actually help you keep going, and they help keep your creativity going, because again, you have to stay playful. You have to stay receptive. The more you're looking to pull everything to you, it won't work. Which brings us now to the last aspect of feeling inadequate, or like you're not enough. Give. I know it doesn't make sense, but something I'm learning is gratitude. And I'm noticing the sun is really going like really fast. So I'm going to wrap this up. Something I noticed is gratitude goes a long way. We get so fixated on what we can get out of someone. We get so fixated on negotiating when someone gives us a prize because we believe we can bring it down further. And something I'm learning to do, whenever I receive money, I say, thank you so much for the person who sent this money, for the people who provided for them so that's to receive this money, paying it forward. When I'm paying, especially like if I owed someone money, like a friend or something, or I have expenses to pay, that bad feeling you get, that feeling I ended up learning that it's actually your fear. Your fear is like telling you, if you pay this, you won't have enough, and then now you start panicking and you start getting anxious around money, and it doesn't make sense, because honestly, pesa iko. Let no one lie to you. If I have not died 2 years out of employment, hey, I'm telling you, anyone else can survive. Anyone else can survive. And I'm willing to sign that pillow or note somewhere, because it really opened up my eyes to how limited, or rather how much I was limiting myself, not just in regards to how much I could earn, but also I think I actually believed that I didn't deserve more. And that's why doing this video today, I'm like, Stacey, you're going to be judged by your people. I'm like, you guys, by now you know, the videos I'm doing are basically just video diaries, so that everyone, including my sister, because I feel like these are some of the conversations I wish I could have with her, but I'm not able to. And hopefully when she sees this, it's like a conversation starter. So thank you guys so much for joining me today. I know I sound a bit down, but it's just, there's a lot. There's a lot happening. Thanks again for watching. Bye. Like and subscribe. I really hate how it's like a by the way at this point, but if we grow, we grow. If we don't, it's easy. I'm doing my part. Cheers.